Let me out. Let me out. Been stuck in that hole for 3 weeks. Good to be back. I've been more or less completely absent from the server. Actually, more. I've been completely absent from the server for basically 3 weeks. I've been working a bunch, but I mean, I've also not had very many excuses as to why I haven't been on. It doesn't really matter. I'm here now, that's what matters. Okay. Well, while I was stuck in this hole, I got to thinking, and I've got an idea, finally, for what I can do with this valley thing. Finally have an idea. So, I really want to get started on the base because I've not done anything with that. Oh yeah, hang on. I need to expand this out by 1 block. There we go. It's a little short. A little short. I've done basically nothing this entire time. Like, as soon as I finished the previous video, editing and everything, I just logged off the server and basically haven't been on. I've been on once or twice, but those have been for like a few minutes at a time, and I haven't done anything. I've been on a couple times, and I tried to start the next episode, but I didn't have any ideas. But I have ideas now, so yay. Well, I suppose I should divulge the idea. Otherwise, I'm just speaking of it as if it's some vague, nebulous idea. Well, I've been trying to figure out what to build, and I've just been struggling to come up with anything. But then I remembered that I have like a classic setup that I will usually do when I don't have any ideas, and that's I dig into the side of a hill and just put some chests on the floor and call it a day. It's time to take that idea and turn it up to 11. So that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna start here, but even better than that, I'm going to be building lots of weird bridges that kind of just crisscross all over this valley, connecting similar little caves all over the place. So I'm actually not going to be living on the floor as much. Like, I'll have ways to get down there, but for the most part, I'll be up in the sky, just kind of walking around, and in the caves, just not seeing the light of day. Absolutely no vitamin D. So, this is the first little tunnel. This is like the big entrance. So, I think that's decent for the first. All right, cool. Now that I've done that, I'll log off, and you'll never hear from me again. Nah, you didn't really think I was just gonna log off and finish the video. No. I'm more productive than that. So, I don't have any stone to put there. The awkward thing about this location is that the hill just kind of comes to a close. So I will have to. That's wool. I will have to... Oh dear, my brain is freezing. Okay, you can't make charcoal yet. So this little hallway here is not gonna be like a grand hall quite yet. I think it's basically you're gonna go in and then you can like take a left or take a right. I don't think if you take a right, you're gonna immediately have to take a bridge. So that's not bad. Ooh, actually no. If you take a right, you're going up a staircase. That's a good idea. Then we'll have like a tower or something coming out the top, like a chimney. Yeah, right ways is a staircase. Well, I mean, it could be that there are multiple lefts and multiple rights. I don't know. We can do a lot of things with this. Anyways, all sorts of things could be done. I should not have put that there. I'm just gonna end up tearing that out anyways. There it goes. Okay, so I want that. Okie dokie. I see. Yes, it's coming together nicely. That is not enough. Now, okay, my plans for today, however, I want to get a storage room. Well, okay, my plans for this base and for most bases is I want to be able to pretty much get a lot of every resource. Now, in this game, at this time, there are pretty much only like 4 resources you can get. Well, I guess 6. You can get wood, stone, wool. Those 3 are renewable. Sand and gravel are not renewable. Dirt is plentiful. Okay, well, let's start over. You can get stone, dirt, wood, wool, sand, and gravel as blocks. And those are your main building blocks. 3 of those are renewable. Sand and gravel are not. Wait, there's 6. Oh, sand and gravel is 1, dirt is not. Okay. And then you can also get as materials, you can get coal, iron, gold, diamonds. So out of those, there's the 4, iron, gold, diamonds, coal, and stone that you can get from mining. So 5 materials, stone's very, very valuable, that you can get from mining. And then there's what? 1 you can get from trees, which is just wood. Then there's wool, which you can get from sheep. Then there's sand, gravel, and dirt, which you get by just walking around and digging. Oh, I forgot about this section. And I think that's it. Because the rest of it is crafted from all those materials. I think you can get mushrooms. Can you farm mushrooms? I don't know yet. I don't know if you can farm mushrooms yet. If you could, that'd be a nice way to get a lot of mushrooms. Which would get you a lot of food, because mushroom stew exists. It's kind of funny. Mushroom stew is really, really old as an item. Anyways, I'm holding myself up for the night. Hiding in the back of the cave. Okay, but with all that, I haven't thought of what to say next. So because of all that, we need very little storage, because it's just bulk of what, like 10 different main resources, and to farm all that, we just need like 4 different locations. We need a mine shaft, which, and every good player has a Minecraft. Every good Minecraft player has a mine shaft. We'll need a tree farm, which is as simple as finding a nice area to just plant trees and take them down. And that's it. Maybe somewhere that we can like set aside to just dig all the dirt out, but you get like dirt pockets exist underground. I mean, there was one right here, I think. Yeah, there was a dirt pocket here. I don't know if that's because it was the underside. I don't think so. But dirt pockets like that exist underground, and you can get dirt that way. So really, it's just wool, wood, and stone are the main, are like the 3 main resources we have. I don't know. Okay. Side note. I automatically say we, because that's what I hear every big Minecraft YouTuber saying. But I don't know if I want to say that, because we makes it feel like, oh, your viewers are along for the ride, and it makes them feel like they're actively participating in it. It makes them feel included, I think. But I is more accurate, because I'm the only one playing at the moment. I suppose I could just not think too hard about it and just use both and not worry about it. I think that's the right answer. So let's do that. Alright, well, I may have I may have gotten carried away and just started building. I was gonna kind of like knock out a door and build a little bridge, which is what I've done. But I started decorating and realized I should probably put a pause on that. Until I've explained what exactly the full thought process is. So, this is considered the main entrance of this tunnel system. There will be these 2 doors on the side here, and there will be 2 doors here as well. These 2 are the more important ones. This one leads to over here, where it basically just drops you out on the surface here. There's not much going on. The diagonal highway is going to be coming through here. This would be a good way to get from the highway and back. but also this is one of the many quote-unquote exits. I suppose I could do more, like I could go into this hill or whatever. There's a lot I could do. But for now, that's what that is. On the other side will be this tunnel here, which I'm not even sure the purpose of. This, like, as you can see with how the terrain is structured, I have a lot of room to expand that direction. So I'll probably have my main storage or my main base just in there. Probably up a little bit, like I'll build a staircase and whatnot. Build it into the side of this wall probably. But that will continue on towards other parts of the base. That whole chunk will be used. I don't know what I'm doing, but we'll see. Yeah. Further expansion to the left side. On this side and that side, I will have bits that connect to this section. I'm gonna have like a small room with like a chest. Maybe eventually I'll put a bed there, but just a little mudroom entryway thing, just to kind of have as a room that exists. And I think doors have been added. So, yeah. We got these cool new contraptions called doors. We can plonk that down. I love that sound. You can left click to open them. That's great. Yeah, these cool new inventions called doors. I've got to make 4 of them now. Oh, they don't stack. It's gonna be fun. And then these 2 will go here, I guess. So one side will just be like a small little room. I'll probably put that here. Oh wait, no, I was gonna put this here because I wanted it to be like 4x4 or something like that. And then on this side, I'm thinking, I mentioned this already, a staircase or a ladder going all the way up to like a tower thing. For the purposes of looking out and just having something up there. So, yeah, that's the plan for here. Yeah, I guess I'll just. Oh dear, what do we do next? I'll do this little room here. I should get this done. Put it here. There's that there. Oh yeah, there's that weird glitch that still exists where if you break it only works with stone pickaxes, but if you break a block of stone or anything, I think, with the last piece of durability of the pickaxe, then you lose that block. Like it breaks and doesn't drop anything. I need more torches. This would be a great time to get a mine shaft. I'm out of torches. That's awkward. There's some coal. For now, I don't mind just pulling it out the side of the hill. No. Yeah, so with that bug, you have to be wary about the durability of your pickaxe. I don't have enough stone. Do that for now. And then for funny. That'll turn white when we update. But for now, that's funny. Anyways, I've got torches now. Ah! Wait. Huh? That's oh, that's interesting. So this door doesn't block my hitbox or my what do you call it? I don't know what that's called. I can open the door through the door. It's not supposed to happen, but okay. Alright, let's get this room ended. Alright, I've got the room dug out. I'm just waiting on stone here to fill in these bits in the walls. There's a vein of coal back here. Yay! More light. I'm gonna put a couple chests in here. This seems like the most sensible thing to do. Don't exactly know what they'd be for, but does that matter? I'll find a use for them. Well, I've thought of something. Take a minute. Well, for now, I can just put various items in there. Cool. That's nice. Okay, things are starting to happen. Finally moving into the new base. 3 weeks. 3 full weeks after we updated. Doesn't seem right, but it is what it is. Now I could just dig straight up, just make this a ladder, and then just go up. I could totally do that. Oh, signs exist. I forgot about signs. Added signs. How do you make those? Let's see. Yo. We got a huge. Okay. Awesome. Cool. We got signs. I don't think. Yeah, you can't place them on walls. That's a shame. So they're only good on the ground for now. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to have. Oh yes. How long ago did I plan that? Actually it was before we started Rewind. So maybe 5 months ago. I was. Oh dear, I think I decided to build a museum or something in my beta 1.3 world. I don't know, something that I was doing that at the time. I don't know if that was the reason why I thought of this, but at some point I thought of building some sort of library. No, it was actually on the server where the Fall of the Berlin Wall video came from. I thought of building a library to store like books and stuff that players write. We were planning Rewind at the time, and so I was wondering what I'd be able to do in Rewind to make that happen. Like how that would work. I looked at all the versions. That was one of the considerations. Not really one of the considerations that I had, but one thing that I noticed was that InDev doesn't have any way to write like with actual characters. But once signs are added in 0616, then you get all of a sudden you're able to store a lot more written data in a much smaller location. If I was to craft another sign, pick 2 more. Once signs are added, since signs have been added, all of a sudden this increases the data density, basically. And all of a sudden, written works become a lot more viable because you can just line up a bunch of signs. Oh, they have a hitbox. Oh, they have a tangible hitbox. You can stand on signs. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Okay. But this becomes a way to write and store information. Far more densely than writing big letter signs up in the sky like we would have had to do but never did. In InDev. So I'm very excited for this because this means I can write a ton of just I don't know what. Stories, poems, I don't know. I don't feel like much of a writer, but I want to use this as an opportunity to try writing. So I'm very excited for this. Let's see. 5:21 colon first signs. Okay, well. First signs. There we go. Oh, you can't see. That's a small issue. Oh, that's funny. The text is actually not part of the texture. That's funny. Oh, that makes sense, actually. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna have to think about how to display this. 21 first signs. Because we may have to just put a sign basically just in a spot like this. You can put blocks in the corners. That's it. You have to leave these 3 blocks completely open. I think you could overlap another sign here. That shouldn't have any issues. I need to check bottom text. Okay, the corner of that character gets cut off. So you can't place blocks there. It's very interesting. This is riveting gameplay according to me. according to you, the viewer, it's probably just old news. The signs have been in the game for 14 years. Get used to it. See, that's why we're doing this. We get to rediscover all the new features and cool stuff. Oh, it's awesome. Okay, so I can put a sign here that says, what do we say? For now, I'll just say Chuck's Base. A massive sign. I don't want that there. It's huge. So big. Okay. I'll put that in the corner as much as I can. There we go. You can see the entire sign. Right. Record. I'm standing on the sign. Awesome. Okay, so I think... yeah, nearly the entire... in fact, the entire sign texture. Okay, so in this scenario... oh, okay, this is good to know, because that means this is probably one of the more efficient ways to store signs, is diagonally, like this. Because the entire sign texture is visible. There's actually a little bit... just barely see the little edge pixels right there. I believe that's like 0.4 pixels, or 0.14 maybe. I forget. Math. I haven't done math in like a year. Okay, so that's probably the most efficient way to store signs. Here, all sorts of ideas. Okay, they overlap by like a pixel and a half, which is okay because text doesn't go all the way over. So that looks like the best way to store a long line of signs, just diagonally. Okay, okay. That must have been how they got the numbers. Is they were planning for a diagonal. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Nice. Okay. I am very excited all of a sudden. What is that?